It is fully packed here tonight. I'm Todd Grisham, and we're going old school tonight here inside the Grand Theater. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first is the artist. They'll be squaring up against the Machine. And here we go. This fight will be in the welterweight division.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
First up we have the artist from the United States of America. Up against them, they'll be facing Machine from the United States of America.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
And with that, let's go into the ring. And the Hall of Fame announcer himself, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 4 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the red trunks with red trim. The artist. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America. Wearing the green trunks with red trim. The Machine.
We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but the fans will only need the edge.
It's a privilege and an honor to be here. I feel so lucky to be sat here talking about something I love.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Trying to land that jab. Both men step back for just a moment. Nice counter punch. Do you believe what we are seeing? Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will he do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
This fight a little bit. Did you see that? The defense failed them. No, we don't see a knockdown. Defense
is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
The referee really thinking about stopping it. And down goes Machine. He made his liver quiver. Look at this again in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, and you continue.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
And being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Pre-match drama. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? Fighting at the bit to get it on in this historic venue.
For a fighter walking into a theatre, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym, because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure.
Whoa, Johnny! They're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. That was the moment!
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone.
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. This may do it! It's all coming to an end! And Machine goes down. Let's see that again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
They're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, John? Oh, wait a minute! Stumbling around in potholes! Machine drops to the canvas. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
I've got to see that again.
Is there any way back into this fight after the beating he has taken so far? There's the bell for round 3. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? And they got caught! Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, is paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
3 days.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. What a massive upset this would be. Right back into the fray.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Stumbling around in potholes, in serious trouble. A true champion knows how. Did you see that? Will the referee step in? Whoa, wait a minute. And is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare start to this fight. Looks like trouble was averted.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
How about that time counter shot? Stamina is off the charts. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made look so easy.
Here we go to the 4th round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This slugger isn't interested in winning rounds. He just wants to win the fight. And he's not going to do it on the scorecard, Johnny. He needs a KO.
A win is not just a win for some fighters. They need to feel the blood, the crunch. They need to get that win.
Well done with that counter shot. Big whip with the right hook. Hold it right there. The building is going bananas. Will they see a huge upset here? It somehow weathered the storm.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Pretty close fight here in this one. No shot. Stumbling around on Bambi legs. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely done. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Where was the defense? Well, it's go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there. But you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, big, hard lesson. I totally agree.
I'm Todd Grisham. There's no other venue like it. Welcome inside the Grand Theater. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. First, we have up the Swarm. And they'll be facing Ice Cold. They'll be facing off in the welterweight division.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
Up first, the Swarm from the United States of America. Up against them, Ice Cold from the United States of America.
Oh, pure bad blood.
The fighters are ready to go. Let's hear the official introductions. We turn it over to the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 4 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the black trunks trimmed with yellow, the Swarm. Hiding out of the blue corner, from the United States of America, wearing the white trunks with red trim, Ice Cold.
Welcome inside this unique environment, a beautiful theater, ready for a fist fight.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk. And there's the bell to start round one. That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. These two were made for each other. The crowd is dressed to impress here tonight, and the fighters promise to do the same, as we cannot wait for this, our main event.
You're getting everything tonight, and you know what? When you're in a theatre, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making up excuses, because you're going to be so transparent, all laid out bare.
He blocks the right hook. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Misses with that jab. They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Nice hook. Good right cross there. One of the better punches of this round. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
And there's the bell for round two. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope, because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin him down. Throw a blanket on him.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. They exchange punches. Nice counter. How about that time counter shot? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Here we go in round three. Who's gonna land the first big shot? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye. They're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
You'd like to see more jabs. Those counter punches have to hurt. The straight right just misses. Only catching air with that hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. They can't find a home for that jab. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. Can't find a home for that jab. And now going for the finish. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Did you see that? A chance to make history. We knew it was going to be close, but that's as close as it gets. No one wins, no one loses. This fight ends in a draw.
No complaints there at all. The crowd agree, I agree. The ref knew exactly what he was doing. So you know what? Great shout. I look forward to fight number 2.
I'm Todd Grisham, and not a seat to be had here tonight at the Grand Theater. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
About time too.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Here we have the Barbarian, and they'll be facing the Bobcat. These two will be fighting in the welterweight division. So many fantastic champions have come through this weight class. Most recently, how about Terrence Crawford?
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
Up first is the Barbarian from Cuba. Up against them, the Bobcat from the United States of America.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
So now let's go into the ring for the official introductions. Here's the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 6 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Cuba. Wearing the blue trunks with blue trim. The Barbarian. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America. Wearing the yellow trunks with blue trim. The Bobcat.
We welcome you to this beautiful theater. Shakespeare has nothing on the drama that we've seen between these two fighters.
You can hear every murmur, every splutter, every insult, every boo, every cheer.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go. And there's the bell to start round one. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. It bounds away. Perfect counter shot. Insane action. A lot of pre-match drama. Who should forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in, fighting at the bit to get it on in this historic venue.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people are here.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. And now going for the finish. Thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Now you've got to wake up. You've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump.
Oh my God, Johnny! Do you believe what we are seeing? That was the moment. Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Oh, and they got rocked. What a moment this is. And down goes the Bobcat. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four. You are ready.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. And at some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown. What do we expect to see here in round two? His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Jab slightly off target. You'd like to see more jabs. Beautiful counter shot. Just misses with that jab. Nice counter shot. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
This is with the jab. Stumbling around on Bambi legs. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Will the referee stop it?
Good shot, good shot. His legs have gone. His legs
Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter and the corner.
And there's the bell for round 3. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last...
Hold on, I gotta cut you off here, Johnny. The defense failed them. Oh, and that changes everything! And down they go! Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four, five. Come to me.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Whoa, wait a minute! What a shot!
Stop of him. Referee, stop the fight. Stop it.
Did you see that? Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. And right back into the fray.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do you do?
Whoa, Johnny! And at some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure. Oh, wait a minute! The building is going bananas! Will they see a huge upset here? Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They exchange punches. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. And we may see an early stoppage here. And the Bobcat goes down. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout, that's an assassination. What a shot.
They could have picked anywhere to fight, but they chose this. I'm Todd Grisham. There's no other venue like it. Welcome inside the Grand Theater. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. First up, the Boss. And they'll be facing Freight Train. These two will be fighting in the welterweight division. Lots of boxing skill required to succeed at this weight class, but you have to have knockout power too.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
Up first is the Boss from the United States of America. Against them, Freight Train from Canada.
It'll be ding-ding from first bell. They're off.
The fighters are in the ring. It's time for the official introductions. Here's the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the red trunks with red trim, the Boss. Hiding out of the blue corner, from Canada, wearing the red trunks with red trim, Freight Train.
All the seats have been taken in this unique setting. What an event it will be here tonight.
Listen, when you've got two people that want to fight, two fighters that really dislike each other, you're going to get more than a fight.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. And we're underway in round one. Straight right just misses. There's a counter shot. They exchange punches. Misses with the straight left. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but the fans will only need the edge. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
He's getting everything tonight. And you know what? When you're in a theater...
Whoa, did you see? And he goes down like a freight train. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
I need to see that again. One, two, three, four. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like? Whoa, wait a minute! This may do it! It's all coming to an end! How is this fight still continuing? Hold it right there! And we may see an early stoppage here. And Freight Train goes down. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
That's lights out right there. One, two, three, four, five, six. Are you okay?
Beaten, bruised, and battered, but somehow he's still in it.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
What do we expect to see here in round two? Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
Two knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Oh, and they got... And down goes Freight Train. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. One, two, three, four, five, six,
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Oh, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into...
Oh, my goodness, Johnny! And is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare start to this fight. Hold it right there. All hands on deck. We are witnessing an upset in the making. And down goes the boss. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
I've got to see that again. One, two, three, four, five. And you continue.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down. A very competitive round with 10 seconds. And Freight Train goes to the canvas. Let's watch that again and replay from a different angle.
Shot from the gods took him out. One, two, three,
Well, Well, if this trainer has a pep talk, now's the time to use it, as they were dropped twice in the last round.
Unbelievable heart, knockdown.
There's the bell for round 3. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. Slugger isn't interested in winning rounds. Did you see that? Defense failed them. How did they not go down?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Complete shot. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. And at some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here. Try to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Counter punching. A perfect counter lands. Nice looking right hook, but he blocked it. Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Here we go to the 4th round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? They both want the knockout. Why weren't they covering up? And now they're right back into the fray. And the boss has been dropped. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight? Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. And the boss can't take anymore. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Need to see that again.
About that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues.
Look at your corner, look at the instructions, they're telling you.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Hold that thought! And they got caught! A borderline disaster disastrous round, but he's still on his feet.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Okay, you're happy. I like that round. Good work. Don't be looking as if we're back in the fight. He's tired. He's not getting back up. You were thinking he was smart. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get a jab back. Boxing, just be smart. Get your
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
So much for defensive abilities. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't. Hold it right there! And the boss has been dropped. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
That is a show of character. When you're...
Oh my God, Johnny! Oh my! That's a game changer! And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
They've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
They've been put down.
This is the beginning of round 6. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be... he goes down like a freight train. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.